Switch everything, no threes.
Good defense, good defense. Yep.
That's fine, that's fine.
I'm on you.
Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that.
Power versus
Let's go, Power.
everyone else.
Stop playing.
What's up?
2K Sports presents the NBA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Brandon Clark, Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Moore in at the 3, the small forward. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Little out there with Vucevic, and it's Johnson in at the point guard. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Shot clock at 3, and it's Vucevic missing. And Clark has got the ball here for the Bucks. Lillard attacking. Little with the rebound. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch talking about Damian Lillard. Coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. We're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
Thanks, David. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Lillard, the pass to Clark. And a missed layup. Edwards looking it over. And the layup's good off the glass.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here is Edwards following the basket by Giannis. Johnson outside. Shoots over Lillard, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Giannis inside, defended by Little. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Fade away, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Vucevic is a very efficient mid-range shooter and has been for most of his career.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. 4-point game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
The 3 from Johnson buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Milwaukee calls their first time.
Substitution on the court.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lillard, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lillard's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Milwaukee. Timberwolves trail by 6. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Siakam is out there with Little, and it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. It's good. He has 7. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Lillard. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Johnson, that's for 2. And again, it's Minnesota. Bucks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He scored 32 points, and he did most of that damage in 2 places, at the foul line and behind the arc. Found a way to impact the game in a number of ways. A terrific all-around effort. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Vucevic just checked in. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Edwards kicks to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Now, here's Lillard. 7 points in the game.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Johnson against Antetokounmpo. The score now all even. And that's 13 points for Johnson.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by McDaniels. Lillard against Johnson. Pass to Edwards. Back to Johnson. He kicks to Edwards.
First half, 2 minutes.
Back to Johnson for 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove it. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Timberwolves, 42, the Bucks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Clark is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Jackson. And it's Moore in at the small forward position. And it's Giannis missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Now here's McDaniels. He has yet to score. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McDaniels got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Fisher's checked in for Jackson. He hits the second from the line. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Johnson, who's got 19 and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Edwards against Moore. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Off target with his 3.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Lillard against Johnson. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Little's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Johnson outside. Over Clark. Johnson can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim?
Substitution on the court.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Little out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Johnson in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Timberwolves trail by 3. The 3 from Johnson sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 22.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Lillard against Johnson. Shoots from 12. Lillard misses.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there, and the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
Vucevic finds Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your